Hold on one second. It's because you know what? I have to make sure that.
Actually, we're actually here trying to help.
I know, sir. I know, but
because he's trying to keep his kid from what I gather and everything. And
Yes.
the judge was actually going to give him conservatorship, but something he didn't show up. So what'd you say your name was again?
no. Can you explain that?
Huh?
Which judge?
Judge and Brian. He talked to him on the phone or something. I mean, in
Brian?
Brenham or something like that. I don't know the whole deal. Like I said, we just need to lay eyes on the girl. That's what we need.
Wait,
So what was your name?
I'm sorry. What judge?
Huh?
I don't know. What judge are you talking about?
Well,
Because I
that
thought.
part's not our case. I don't know anything. I just know it was sent to us to make contact with the child. That was it.
Which child?
I'm
not
in the middle of an investigation right now.
Okay.
Due to a child that's missing. So that's the reason I'm here.
Which child is missing?
Jose's daughter. Was it Peyton?
Payne,
Yes. Yes.
She's
So,
missing from.
Yeah.
Please explain that.
She was supposed to contact. He was supposed to bring her to see the social worker. He did not do that. So now the state is looking for her.
That was an order from the judge?
Yes.
Okay. How come that was never sent to him?
Is what?
How come that was never sent to him?
It was. But
And the reason why I would know this is because he's given me power of attorney and put me in place as the attorney in fact. So before.
so are you Cardenas?
So what I'm trying to say is that okay, we need to know what's going on because
I'm telling you what's going on.
I know. But see, what's never being put on the record is that what is the real urgency for the removal? Because I mean, I know the law too, right? There has to be imminent danger. Of course, we all know that. However, see, what they're not saying is that the judge, right? I can't believe what she can even like pull any authority like that more than the governor. She's not even real judicial like anything. But still, say she had that kind of an enforcement, that type of authority. Okay, fine then. Where did she get that investment? Because I can show you many federal guidelines where it even tells you a court with limited jurisdiction, limited jurisdiction. Okay, it can only handle so many things, right? So they're not really like saying he did anything wrong, right? As a matter of fact, they felt the federal codes and civil procedures.
He did not follow by a court order. So yes, he did do something wrong.
What was the court order?
The court order, he was to have the child up there to meet with the social worker.
Okay.
Which
You know what?
is Miss Washington.
And then this is the real truth. Can you give me that order, and I'll go give it to him.
Can I give you that order?
Yes, sir.
No, I don't have that order with me.
Okay.
He was given that order when he talked to the judge the first time.
So it's fair to say that you're trying to enforce an order that you don't even know exists.
I know it exists. It comes through the courts.
Okay, but he does not have that right to see that order, or just.
He does at the courts, and he was already issued that order. It was part of his when he got his daughter to start with. That was part of the recommendation, not recommendation. It was part of the rules of him keeping his daughter that the judge gave him that he needed to show up and meet with Miss Washington.
So he was there to actually hear that from the judge and then say, "Oh yes, I agree." Because
who I was?
No, JoJo. Jose.
Who did he get his daughter from?
No. You're saying that he went before a judge.
Like I said, who did he get his daughter from?
No. What I'm saying is that's not true.
What I'm saying is who gave him his daughter back. The daughter was in the custody of the CPS, correct?
You have to understand.
Correct.
You have to.
Correct.
How did they get that authority?
Correct.
I do not know.
Not?
I do not know.
Okay, so you're talking about something you don't even know about then.
I actually do because.
But you don't because I
do.
just asked you. Was not the daughter in the custody of CPS?
No.
Prior to Jose getting it?
No. As a matter of fact, I know that, you know what, even long before that CPS has eliminated him from the case, never even brought him forth the case. He's never even in the case. I urge you to continue to investigate this. Okay?
We are. That's the reason I need to see the daughter.
So why is it that a judge who feels like she has some type of an executive authority to just rule all over this Texas, okay, think that she can just like go ahead
because the state of Texas
can do anything they want, right? Can steal kids in traffic, and is that what you're saying? Are you trying to enforce an order that has no authority? Is all I'm saying. But if you have a lawful warrant from an Article 1 or Article 3, well then you know what? That now how can you argue that? But if you got an administrative clerk who's actually a bar member, right? Sir, we know the scam. We know what's going on. And all we're saying is that, you know what? It's not cool that these law enforcement agencies, they are given the ability from some administrative clerk to hold the authority that gives them the ability to have any applicable immunities applied. So go ahead, guys.
Why-
Go get
why-
all the kids. Get them.
why
Nah,
do
that
they
is
not
wrong. That is wrong.
Why do they not have
Y'all
any
are
authority?
both are involved in child trafficking. You are. And if you ain't stopping it, you
Why
ain't
do
helping
they not
it.
have authority? Explain that to me.
Who
On
gave-
your grounds,
who-
why do they not have authority?
Because who gave them that right to have that authority? What power was invested
Who
in
gave
them?
them that right was the citizens of the state of Texas. They're voted in.
Heck no, not that judge. As a matter of fact, do your research. Is an administrative clerk in that district. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, sir. What, do you think she's bonded? Tell her. Can you provide your bond? How many people did it take on your ballots for you to be actually voted in? She's an acting attorney there, an administrative clerk, because you can't hold two public office. You understand? I've done my research. Okay? And what I'm saying is that if anybody's enforcing an order that isn't even real, well, I mean, I know what Title 18 says. I know what 241 says. It says that if two or more persons come together to conspire against anybody's rights, right, and they do it through oppression, intimidation, threats, well, then it's a conspiracy to deprive you of your rights under the color of law. Okay? So guess what? There has to be an actual crime going on. You can't just, and just so you know, okay, that man, and so am I, okay, I can't believe what we had to actually do to protect ourselves from y'all, the citizens, okay? So you know, okay, because you have to know, okay, first of all, we are state nationals. You understand that status, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so per the Geneva Convention, okay, we are given limited diplomatic immunity. Limited, because there has to be a limit. You can't just be, you know.
So you believe you don't have to abide by the laws of the state of Texas, right?
Not the corporate bylaws.
What's the corporate bylaws?
Okay, since 1871, the federal government was incorporated. You can look it up for yourself, buddy. Go in section 3002, okay, subchapter 15A, and it says the federal corporation is the United States, to be exact. That is a federal corporation. Now you know, buddy, it's a business.
I'm talking about the laws of Texas.
Okay, let's get to that. Okay, so the Supreme Court of the United States says that since governments chose to incorporate themselves, that they must follow the same rules as any other corporation. Okay, so the rules, codes, statutes, ordinances, regulations, policies, and executive orders are not law. They're not law. They're corporate bylaws for the employees of the corporation and for the officers of the court to follow. Okay, and we never gave any consent with full amount of disclosure of the truth and facts to be an employee of the corporation. Okay, so we're not buying to all those rules and codes and statutes. As a matter of fact, anybody that holds me under the color of law, I mean, I will seek the full extent of the law.
Okay.
All we're asking is for due process of law.
What I know of
Okay.
what you believe, the way you believe.
I believe.
Look at,
I believe that there needs to be.
is it not? The sheriff of any county is one of the only law enforcement that y'all agree that is law enforcement, right? Or wrong?
Actually, the
Right
sheriff.
or wrong?
I don't believe that.
The sheriff. Well,
They are
by
actually.
what you're telling me,
You understand?
those standards. That's because I know people that,
I could
that
break it
believe
down.
like you do,
No.
and they say there's 226 law enforcement officers in the state of Texas. That is the sheriffs of each county of the state of Texas, and each one of us work under the grounds of that sheriff. So technically, we are law enforcement that you should listen to. Now you
I
choose
don't.
not to. That's your choice.
Listen to me, okay? Your rules and ordinances and regulations and policies and even the executive order, okay, has already been said. Even in summary judgments, okay, from the Supreme Court several times, okay? I can quote you them exactly from what case law they come from. So I urge you, before you try to do anything that's going to violate our rights under any color law, all right? Yep.
All we need to do is make sure the kids are alright. That's it. We have to lay eyes on the kid because he won't let CPS see the kid. I get it. But we have to physically see the kid. So can you make that happen? I'm just working at it. So that's a no? Okay, we're gonna go up.
What's the claim? Y'all need a warrant, an Article 3 warrant, to go anywhere on anyone's land. Okay. Okay. Don't come back here. That guy needs to. Hey, y'all need to get y'all's DOT tags. Get y'all DOT tags, okay? Y'all can't just be driving around operating in commerce. Y'all crazy.